But do you think that eventually they would need rules for athletes that are already in the rankings in the EVW to participate in tournaments, or should that just be open for still for everybody? Because then, like, I mean, I don't think it's gonna happen. But what you could do as an EVW athlete, you could go down, just participate in the tournament and try to gatekeep the whole show. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Not saying that athletes are going to do that, but that would be possible if they'd be allowed to
yeah, that's
join
an
all the
interesting
different weight categories.
concept because I think when you get to the East versus West caliber and you're constantly winning there, at least you're winning more than losing. You're so high level that is it really worth you to go to a local state tournament or to your provincial tournament to nationals? I mean, nationals maybe
Hmm.
so, but all of your focus is just about winning this tournament. So that would be like the equivalent of maybe Devin competing at nationals.
Yeah.
Clearly, Devin will be number one. Does he have to compete? Technically, he could. But when you've won it 50 times, does it really matter anymore when you can focus on the literally the best in the world? So, good question. To be honest, I'm actually genuinely not sure. Um,
Because
I don't know.
because
Yeah.
let's say that I'm in the, I think it's the minus or like the 105 kilogram category. Um, I lose some weight. I cut down, or at 105. I become, I don't know. I'm placed 8 or 9, whatever, and I decided to go for the same arm but in a different weight category and just try to um I don't know, go into the challenger cup and then participate and then try to win in a division below. Would that still
Mhm.
be fair? Because I think the Challenger Cups are meant for people coming into the EVW instead of. I'm not saying that this is wrong because I mean he didn't have a ranking on the other hand, but I'm just curious to
Are you saying to cut
as the
weight and
league
then
grows.
compete at a different arm?
Yeah, just like so cut weight or whatever, and do the left arm, for example, in like 95. Would that still be fair for me to go through the whole? Because you're already a name within the.
Yeah,
Just
I
curious
think,
to.
yeah, I think I think I'm in full support of the whole weight cut and competing in different weight classes. If you can cut the
As in
weight
the
and win
tournament,
the
I mean, right? In
yeah.
the tournament, I mean.
So the tournament prior to East versus West, like the
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. If that should still be open to EVW athletes, or
I
if that
also
should be
yeah,
solely for people who haven't. Yeah.
mm, I think that should be solely for people who are not currently on the card. So
So
I
that
kind of like what they're
means,
doing because if you had these athletes competing on the pre-tournament, they've already proven that they can compete at the highest level. So for
yeah.
me, it would be completely pointless to see. I want to see the next best guys incoming, if it's only one or two. Um,
So
yeah,
that would mean that Manifester would not be allowed to participate in that tournament, right? Because he's already on the cards,
yeah,
but
exactly.
not
That's
with
the
that
way.
arm.
That's the
But
way I'd probably see it. If you've already competed or you are currently active in East versus West, I think there's no reason for you to compete on the pre-card unless if Robert Baxter cuts you and there's no way you're coming back. You got to earn to come back.
yeah, yeah. I
I
think
try to see it a
that'd
lot
be a
like the
fair.
UFC. Yeah, I try to see it a lot like the UFC, where the UFC has a contender series, and a lot of these fighters who, they spend months and months competing to try to get a contract. But obviously, you wouldn't see UFC athletes in there. So that's kind of my train of thought.
Yeah, I stand behind that too.